PJ Powers, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so very much for joining us here on SABC News. And how do you feel about that label of legend, South African legendary musician and songwriter?
I feel very proud. Every time I'm called a legend, I think the first time I was called a legend, I wondered, does that mean I'm good or old? But I now take it with the respect that it's given, and I'm very proud. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, your collaboration with the Tygerberg Children's Choir for this song that, you know, was so well-loved song in South Africa. I mean, I get goosebumps just listening to it myself. Take us through this collaboration, how it came about and why.
It came about because it was one of the concerts that I was meant to do in the mother city, the St. Oostefees, which is a huge a festival of music and song, and it was meant to be next week, actually, early next week. And the decision was taken by the Tygerberg, and I was doing the show with Tygerberg Children's Choir, and the decision was made to cancel the show, obviously because of COVID-19. And what we decided was that instead of the kids being completely disappointed, we would do a collaboration anyway. Yeah. And thanks to the likes of Skalkebert and Vicky Davies and a host of people, musicians like Lolo Rawlings, Tigger Roynett, Kevin Gibson, a lot of people, and then of course the beautiful Tygerberg Girls Choir and their parents who patiently recorded the children on their phones. And it's an amazing feat, and it's an editing masterpiece that the people that are responsible for this, I really applaud them, have managed to pull this off, and it's been very well received.
I mean,
and I think
this must be different.
Like a song of healing.
Yeah, I mean, this must be different for you, PJ. The fact that you're now having to record music in such a different way, you know, not having, you know, the people that you're recording with in the studio with you. I mean, this is also something different for you. I imagine for the choir, I mean, these learners must be so used to technology anyway. I mean, I see them holding their phones, and probably something that they're very comfortable with. You know, we tend to see teenagers with their phones in front of their faces all the time. But I mean, how has this experience been for you, having to get used to something that is quite different for you?
I must be honest, it's terrifying. I'm not going to sit here glibly and tell you that it isn't, because it is. It's frightening to sing in a room on your own with no feedback, no other people around. Even in a recording situation, normally you've got a lot of, you know, there are people around you. Yeah. So from that point of view, it's frightening, but it's challenging, and you know me, I love a challenge.
Yeah. You know, you've had so many wonderful collaborations. I mean, if I can think at the top of my head, you know, the likes of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, you know, Hugh Masekela, Maria Makeba, those people sort of come to mind. Any collabs that you feel that, you know, you'd still love to do? And I suppose since lockdown, we've all kind of had time to think about future plans and what we'd like to do and the things we've kept postponing. Are there collabs that you sit back and go, actually, that's one thing I still need to do?
You're jumping the gun here, because actually I've got 2 collabs in the pipeline.
Okay.
We're not sitting around us musicians doing nothing while in lockdown. Well, I'm certainly not. And there are some collaborations that will be out soon.
You know, when we started the conversation, I asked the question about, you know, how you feel about this tag of legend and, you know, iconic and all of that. I mean, I'd like to know if you've had any of the musicians. I mean, I've had conversations with some musicians who've spoken about the fact that, you know, during this whole lockdown and during the pandemic, they've had to struggle in terms of the fact that some of their concerts have had to be cancelled, their live performances have had to be cancelled. Have you had any of those sort of younger musicians, if I can put it that way, reaching out and saying, you know, these are our struggles, and, you know, maybe reaching out for some sort of advice on what to do? Because you seem to be handling this quite well.
Aren't I a good actress? No, I have had people come and ask me for advice. And, you know, the only advice that I can give is it's been devastating for musicians and for people in the arts. It's been devastating because our income literally has been like this big hand just descended down upon us and just took away everything. But my advice is hold on and hold on and hold on. And just when you thought that you couldn't hold on anymore, you have to hold on some more. And try to surround yourself with people that can see the light at the end of the tunnel, because believe me, there is. And I always have erred on the side of positivity. And that's my biggest advice, is up here, take care of here and your spirit, and the rest will follow.
All right, PJ Powers, Tandeka, right? Thank you so very much. Yes, thank you so very much for giving us your time here on SA Today. We do appreciate it, and thank you very much for bringing the song back to life. Well, not that it ever died, but thank you for that, and thanks for speaking to us here on SABC News. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you for your time.
All right, that's PJ Powell speaking to us there about her collaboration with Tygerberg, a children's choir, bringing back that legendary song for us all during this. It's quite a difficult time, isn't it? I think we can say that.